Hi everyone, welcome back. I am feeling like a 5-year-old girl at the moment, I'm not gonna lie. I've got my little starry PJs on. These are actually from the White Company. My dad got me these and I love them, but I always feel like a little girl when I put them on. And I've also got in my little primary school clips that I bought in Boots the other day, but I've just got out of the shower. I'm feeling nice and fresh. It's a late morning, it's 11:30. And I have been having such a lazy morning and I've been absolutely loving it. I had like a proper little bonus this morning and realised that Virgin River, the new season, is now on Netflix, so I've just been binge watching that, but I'm trying to like ration the episodes because I think that is like my favourite season, like series of all time. I love it so much. I literally want to live there. I'm going to suggest to Sat, we're planning another America trip, and an addition to my America bucket list is visiting somewhere like Virgin River because I just want to live there. It is the most idyllic looking place on earth and I just love watching it because I feel like I really get involved into it. It's like one of the only TV programmes that I've actually become like really engrossed in and not sitting and scrolling on my phone and watching it at the same time. Like I just give it my full attention and I love it so much. So that's been me since about 8:30 this morning. But yeah, as I say, I've just had a shower, just about to do some skincare. No plans on the cards today, which is exactly what I wanted this weekend because I just feel like I've been a bit non-stop. So I literally just wanted a weekend to just chill before we head down south to see my family and spend Christmas with them. So there's a lot of washing to get through today, but other than that, just a really chilled, lazy pre-Christmas weekend and I'm so excited. I'm actually really happy with my skin at the moment. Don't ask me what I've done differently or how I've cleared it up because I couldn't tell you. Like, I've just finished my period as well, so if anything I would expect my skin to look so much worse than this, but it's just cleared up just in time for Christmas. I honestly have no idea why or how, but I'm just keeping it quite, not simple with my skincare. I'm just sticking to what I need and not adding anything else because when it's good, I like to just leave it as alone as I can. Obviously, I'm still using my like salicylic acid cleanser and stuff like that. I won't take anything like that away, but any additional stuff that I'd be using for like actual breakouts, for example, like this, I tend to not use just because it is quite dry, and if I haven't got the active breakouts there, I try not to like strip my skin anymore. So this morning I'm just going to cleanse once with, of course, my Inky List salicylic acid cleanser, and then just go in with lots of moisturiser and keep my skin nice and hydrated today. So just nice and simple this morning, just these two products. Oh, thrown it everywhere. I'm not sure I'm leaving the house today. I might go for a walk tonight later with Sam and Lola, but other than that, I don't think I'm leaving the house, so I don't think I'll bother with SPF. But yeah, I'm just needing a little bit of a cleanse because I've not done my skincare yet and I feel crusty in the morning when I have like a lazy morning and I haven't done my skincare. My skin just feels really crusty, so I'm excited to give it a bit of a cleanse. The scariest thing happened this morning / last night as well. So if you would have heard me talk about this before, basically I stopped burning candles in the same room as Lola because I kind of like, she started getting this cough and I kind of made this link that it was the candles that were giving her the cough because I used to constantly have candles, wax melts on, anything, you name it, home fragrance, I used to have it on constantly. And we took her to the vet and the vet didn't speak great English, but what I was getting from what he was saying is that things in the air, he was saying like the air can irritate her throat, like aircon and stuff like that, but I kind of made the link myself that it could have been like all the ridiculous amounts of candles I was burning. So since then I just stopped burning them anywhere near her. You will notice in some of my videos I burn candles and I'll only do it if she's in a separate room with the door closed. Like for example, when I have my baths upstairs, she's downstairs, I have the extractor fan on, the window open usually, and the door closed obviously. So I'll occasionally do it when I'm not near her. And last night she was upstairs in our bedroom. She takes herself off there sometimes to just have like her own bedtime because she sleeps in our bedroom, but if she's ready for bed she'll just take herself up there. So she was up in our bedroom and me and Sam were in the living room. We ordered a Domino's, we were having like a bit of a cozy night together, and I was like, I'm gonna treat myself to a little candle night because Lola's upstairs. So I lit a candle that I've had for quite a while. It's been my bath candle, so I have burnt it a few times before. And when I lit it, I didn't notice any black around it, because I know you're not supposed to burn a candle if it's got like black soot around the outside. You're meant to wipe it or get a new candle. But this morning, so I had the candle burning for like 2.5, 3 hours maybe, like just in the evening while we were down here. And then obviously we blew it up, went up to bed. And woke up this morning and I had a really snotty nose, so I blew my nose, and on the tissue was a black soot. And I went upstairs and I showed Sam, I was like, this has just come out of my nose. And he had the exact same. He was like, oh my god, I was going to tell you that, like I had it this morning. So we've both got black soot. And then I like wiped, not picking my nose, but like, I wiped in the inside of my nostril and my finger was just pure black, like a charcoal, bit of charcoal, like it was pure black. So that is terrifying. That's never happened before, and I was looking it up and it is obviously the candle. So I'm kind of glad I've stopped burning them like 90% of the time. Obviously, as I said, I have like the occasional half an hour where I'll burn a candle, but yeah, that is terrifying, the thought that we were breathing that in, and I just keep imagining like our lungs covered in that. But yeah, really scary. And then I remember actually reading an article like a few years ago of a woman that, I don't know if she'd passed away or like she had like a really serious health condition because she'd fallen asleep with a candle burning. Obviously I'd never do that, never ever, like I'm so conscious about fire hazards. But yeah, we only had it on for like 2-3 hours, so really weird. Won't be burning any more candles. I've got my one neon candle upstairs that I also burn when I'm in the bath, and that one seems to burn the best. Obviously neon candles are quite pricey, but I think they're 100% worth it because you never really get any issues like that, and it just seems to burn quite nicely and evenly. So yeah, scary, but I'm just glad Lola wasn't down here, because I was like, the thought of her breathing that in, bless her. I'm just looking at her now. She does this thing where she lays under the table. She's got this spot, that's her spot, and she'll just look out the French doors in the garden, and it's just the cutest thing. But anyway, I'm going to make us some brunch. It's now 11:45 and we've got bits in for a fry up. So I'm going to do us a fry up. We're getting into our little fry up breakfast. We never do this, but when Christmas comes around I like to get little extra nice things in like that. So that is my plan. I'm going to make us some breakfast and we can sit at our Christmassy table and have a Christmassy brunch. Hello baby, it's your lunchtime soon. Are you hungry? Are you ready, children? Hi everyone, it's now the next morning. I've just made myself a coffee, had a shower, done my skincare, thrown my hair out in a plait. The plan of action today is, I've got a big to-do list. I have got a big to-do list. I've just been sat here in my mind like, oh, okay, so we go down on the 23rd, like, got this to do, and then I looked at my phone and I was like, it's the 22nd today. I'm referring to tomorrow, and this to-do list has grown some legs, so I really need to get on with some bits today and just feel like I'm on top of like our prep, because yesterday, I honestly don't know what is up with me. Like, I don't know. I feel like the words to describe it is burnt out. I feel like I'm just like fully burnt out, and I feel like my body is just like, let's just wind down for Christmas now. I feel like I've done it a little bit prematurely though, because I was like this when my mum came up as well. And as much as I love being cozy, like you'll know if you watch my videos, my favourite place on earth is our home. I love being at home. I love being cozy. I love relaxing. Like, there's no FOMO here. Like, my house is my favourite place to be on earth. But at the same time, I don't usually have like full days where I'm just sat on the sofa watching TV. But I feel like I've had like a few of them recently, and I'm like, what is going on? Yesterday, I feel like I had a bit of an excuse because the new season of Virgin River came on, and did I sit and watch 8 hours straight of Virgin River? Yeah, I did. I had to ration myself. I was like, right, stop here, save the last 2 episodes. So I've saved the last 2 episodes for tonight so that I can like really get into them, because you know when you've been watching something for so long, I was kind of like in this like Virgin River days, and I was like, I need to be like fully on it for the last 2 episodes. So got that to watch today. But yeah, honestly, I don't know what was wrong with me yesterday. I had a shower, I managed to get changed into some clean PJs, but I literally didn't leave the house. I didn't even go and walk Lola, which I felt really guilty about as well. So I just got ready to go and take her on a long walk. Well, long in her world isn't long for another dog. I've had some questions before, like, does Lola like going on long walks? I think people think that I like don't bother taking her out into like new places and taking her on long walks, but she's a Pomeranian. Like, she's also a 12-year-old Pomeranian, so she really can't walk too far. She does very well, all things considered. Like, I'll push her as far as she can go, but she's not like a Labrador. She's not going to go running into fields for like 2 hours. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to take her for her version of a long walk today. Where was I going with that? But yeah, yesterday was just the laziest day. I cooked me and Sam a nice brunch. We had a nice breakfast together, and then we were just in separate rooms all day. Like, he was upstairs playing on his game and I was just downstairs binging Virgin River. But I have so much to do. I have like 4 or 5 wash loads that need to get done and need to be dried today, ready for us to pack our suitcases tomorrow. We need to pack up all the presents under the tree. I'm also cooking the Christmas dinner at my dad's house, and my dad's a man, like, it's a man's house. My dad and my brother live together. They don't have like all the girly woman touches that like bring the Christmas magic to a Christmas table. So I want to pack up, because I've got loads of that stuff from where I've worked with Home Sense and stuff like that. I've got like crackers, candles, table runners, garlands, place settings, all of that kind of stuff that I want to pack up. Honestly, I don't know how all this is going to fit in our car. I'm genuinely concerned about that as well. But yeah, so today I need to have a bit of a prep and a sort out day, so that tomorrow it's not such a mad rush, because we are literally going to set off. We need to wait obviously until Sam finishes work, and then bang on the second he finishes work, we are gone. So yeah, today I need to get my head in check. But yeah, I hope the end of this Vlogmas isn't an issue. I feel like I've really like let myself down. I hate doing things like this. Like, in my head I'm such a grafter, and I feel like mentally I've just really checked out. And I think all it is it's creative burnout. Like, this job is creative, and especially when you're doing daily vlogging, like obviously I did Vlogtober and then pretty much went straight into Vlogmas, and I feel like I've just frazzled myself out and burnt myself out. Not so much like energy wise, it's more like a mental thing, because this month as well, I feel like, I don't know how to word this, but like, we've not been busy with plans. It's been a very homey month. We've got a very big the next year or two for us is a very, very big one, like in terms of finances. We want to buy our next house, which is going to be really big moves. Yeah, I'm not going to say too much about that. We haven't started the process yet, but yeah, that's going to be big moves. We want to get a new car. We also are planning a lot of travel. Like, there's some big trips on the cards. So I'm just in this headspace at the moment where I want everything, and I just feel like I need to rein it in a bit. We need to get smart with our finances if we want to get all of this stuff, because I feel like, especially, this is going to take a really deep turn, but like, I think in your 20s as well, especially with us being like coming into our late 20s, I feel like there's just all these things that you want to do and all these things that you want to achieve. Sorry, that ended quite abruptly. Sam came back from his haircut, so I had to go and see that, but I'm just about to make the bed. But yeah, what I was saying is, we're just trying to really focus on prioritising the things that we really want to do, instead of just doing things for the sake of them. The same with money, like spending your money on things that you really want to do, rather than just spending it on anything. I think that's so important in your 20s, especially in your late 20s. Like, when we're looking at, like, obviously in our 5-year plan is having kids, so I really want to prioritise, I know this is getting really deep, but I really want to prioritise those things that are going to be harder or impossible to do when the time comes that we have kids, if that makes sense. So like, travel is a priority for us. So yeah, I'm just basically brain dumping, but yeah, I'm going to make the bed now. Got a massive to-do list. I also have added to the to-do list that I need to remove my tan and reapply, because I want to be tanned over Christmas, and I also need to be tanned on New Year's Eve because we're going away with our friends. So just adding some self-care to that massive list. But Sam's just put a wash load on now. I'm thinking of starting to like pack up the Christmas decorations that we're taking down and the presents, just so I don't have to worry about that tomorrow. And then I can just focus on like packing my stuff, like my clothes, my toiletries, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's the plan of the day. Gonna make the bed, do the wash loads, and then we're heading off to Sam's mum and dad for some breakfast. She's finally clicked on to what the advent calendar means, and she just sits here and waits for it. Do you want your calendar? Do you want your calendar?
time is it?
One of the last days.
Well, she's got a double day, hasn't she?
Oh, you got a double day.
So she's got the 21st and the 22nd.
Right. 21st is here. What's in here?
Straight in.
She's got the hang of it now. You're not going to know what's hit you, baby girl. You got another one coming. Where's the 22nd? Oh, and this one, you get 2 today, lucky girl. She knows she's got the hang of it now.
She didn't do like that before.
Well done.
2 more days.
Just braved Sainsbury's for the tiramisu ingredients, and needless to say that was the most stressful shopping experience I've ever had in my life. Like, people were literally queuing down the aisles.
Dessert in their trolleys because they just come with
Yeah, deserted trolleys everywhere. Like, if you had a full food shop, you'd be queuing in there for like 2 hours. So luckily we just had a little basket full. We weren't too bad at the self-checkout, but that was chaos. Okay, it's now a bit later on. We spent longer at Sam's mum and dad's than we was expecting to, so I've just got changed into my pyjamas. I did make a start on packing my case earlier, but I'm going to pick it up again tomorrow morning. I'm going to get up nice and early, get all of my stuff packed, get the car packed up. We managed to pick up the ingredients for my tiramisu that I'm going to be making for Christmas Day, which was good. Sainsbury's was like a whole experience in itself, absolute chaos, but I think that is actually the last time I need to go into the shops. I know I keep saying that, but I think that is the very last time I need to go. So yeah, tomorrow I just need to, I've got a last delivery of presents arriving, so I need to quickly wrap those, pack all the car up. But yeah, I've made a good start, so hopefully tomorrow I can get my to-do list ticked off. Okay, it is now the next morning. I have been powered and fueled by my beverages this morning. I've got myself my coffee. Obviously it's melted a bit though because I've just been here, there and everywhere, and then I've also got in here some electrolytes. I have wanted to order some of these for the longest time. Sam is always on to me about electrolytes. He has some pretty much every day. Here's his, oh, they're empty. This is the ones that he uses though, the Mantra. And he's always banging on to me about electrolytes, and then I saw my favourite like health and wellness brand. If you watch my videos, you'll know that I use their protein powder pretty much every day. Free Soul have brought out some, and they're citrus flavour. They do taste very salty. Don't have these expecting it to be like a nice, yummy, juicy drink, but like for the health benefits, I think it's entirely worth it, because on the back it says, yes, it tastes salty. Maximum salt is maximum efficiency. And if you don't know about electrolytes, do a bit of research on it. It's incredible, like the health benefits of these. Basically, if you're just drinking water, excuse the ice machine in the background, but if you're just drinking water, I don't know what the percentages is. Sam always goes on to me, he's like, you're only like 5% hydrated or something like that. Like, you're not actually hydrating your body properly. So electrolytes are the way forward apparently. So I've just added them into my big burger cup, and I've been sipping on this to give me some power to get through my massive to-do list this morning. So a little packing update. I've just done my suitcase, all of my toiletries, that kind of thing, and then I'm just kind of like slowly pottering around in here, getting the bits, like the other bits together. So we've just got some games here that we're going to take, and in here I've just got like random bits and bobs, to be honest. The tiramisu ingredients, because I'm going to make the tiramisu at mum's house. Sorry, my memory card filled up on me again, but yeah, this bag is just like random bits. Like, I thought these would be handy to take, so I've just packed those tiramisu ingredients, those little trays that I picked up from B&M for the Christmas dinner, and then just like random bits in the bottom. And then I've got Lola's bits here. I just need to start packing up like the Christmas presents. I think I'm going to do that now, just so that's a job out the way. Just like the random little bits, and I have made a list on my phone because I feel like I am 100% going to forget something if I don't. I put some tan on this morning, which is why I've got my little tan outfit on. This is from TikTok shop. I think it cost me like £7. I've got the navy one, which obviously I'm wearing now, which I use as like my tan outfit now because it's just like the perfect thing to throw on when you've got tan on. And I've also got a light grey one, which I live in. They're just like pyjamas, but I feel like they're wearable pyjamas. You know, if you had to like nip out to the shop, I would be fine wearing this out. So yeah, I've got tan on. I'm going to wash my hair later. It's very much in need of a nice wash and a hair mask. So I'm going to do that later, I think, before we leave. If not, I'll do it tomorrow morning at Mum's house. I'm going to pack these as well, because I feel like drinking water for me is such an effort these days. I used to drink so much water and I'm just not anymore. So I feel like if I'm having these, it's so much better. And I feel like over Christmas, especially when I'm just like shoveling God knows what in my mouth, these are going to be helpful. So I also, actually I've just remembered, I need to do my toenails. I've got like grown out gel on my toenails. It's literally like halfway up my toe. So I do really need to sort those out and give myself like a little Christmas pedi. I also need to watch the last 2 episodes of Virgin River before we go down south. That is like my mission today, because I had obviously my binge on Saturday where I literally just sat and watched 8 hours straight of Virgin River. And I was like, right, let's stop. Rationed myself and saved the last 2 episodes, which I was going to watch yesterday, but we ended up being at Sam's mum and dad's pretty much all day, which wasn't part of the plan, but it was really nice to see them and spend some time with them. But when we came back, I was like, we quickly made some dinner, and then I actually had a migraine last night as well. I'm having like lots of bursts of migraines at the moment. I think because it's been like my period week, I suffer really badly with like hormonal migraines, and I feel like it's hormones that trigger my migraines. I suffered with this quite a lot before, but I feel like I've had quite a good stint of not having them. But this week I've just had like little bursts of migraines, not anything too major, like I'm not being sick or anything. I have had migraines before where I'm literally like throwing up and I have to just lay in a dark room. But you know, when you feel it, if you suffer with migraines, you'll know that like stabbing pain in your eyeball when there's any sort of light. Like I literally had to turn the fairy lights off on the Christmas tree last night because I was just like, ugh. But luckily it's cleared up this morning. But yeah, I definitely think it's hormones that trigger my migraines. But anyway, so next on the to-do list, packing the presents up. I'm going to sort my toes out. Maybe I'll do my toes and watch Virgin River. I feel like that would be killing 2 birds with 1 stone. My case is pretty much packed, which is a good tick. And then yeah, just pottering. I need to like make sure that I feel confident that we've got everything, because me and Sam, whenever we head down south, we always do this, because we usually leave when he finishes work. It's like a bit of a mad rush, even though we've had like pretty much all day. I feel like that last 10 minutes before we leave, it feels really frantic and really rushy, and then we get in the car and I'm like, I swear I've forgotten something. Not that it's the end of the world, but you know when you get that sinking feeling, like I've definitely forgotten something. So I'm going to spend all day making sure that we don't have that feeling tonight, and that the car's packed and ready before we have to leave, so it's not such like a frantic rush out the door. Alright, the toes are done. I've got the big Santa sack. I think I picked this up from Home Bargains like 3 or 4 years ago, but it has been so handy for presents. It's absolutely huge. So I'm just going to put all the presents from under the tree in here. I'm going to try and like order it based on who we're going to first. I feel like that makes sense. So yeah, I'm going to go make little piles of who's who and then put them in my big sack. Okay, presents are sorted in their bags, ready to be packed up into the car. I was actually so lucky. One of my last Christmas order literally just arrived, so I literally just wrapped it in the nick of time. But all I need to do now is I need to just pack up these few little table decorations that I want to take to my dad's, and then that's pretty much it. I think what I'm going to do now, excuse the absolute state of me, like I am so beyond like frazzled. I need to have a shower and a pamper and wash my hair and all that kind of stuff, but I'm going to wrap through up here. I'm going to watch the last 2 episodes of Virgin River before we head down, but I just wanted to say a massive thank you for bearing with me this Vlogmas. I feel like it's been a bit, it's giving drained, it's giving end of the year, but thank you so much as always for being here. Any bit of support is just so appreciated over on my channel. I'm really looking forward to getting back stuck in January with weekly vlogs every single week. I really enjoy doing a weekly vlog. I feel like that's where I thrive. But yeah, thank you so much for the support this year in 2024. And the next time I will see you will be in 2025. That's actually crazy, but have the best Christmas, whatever you're doing. I hope you find some time for yourself to refresh, reset, and yeah, get ready for the new year. But thank you so much for watching. Happy Christmas, and I will see you in January.